I've got schizophrenia, and one of the symptoms that I had was kind of freaky. I didn't really like it, and it was a feeling of there being nothing around me. It affected the GPS part of my brain. I mean, I'm no neuroscientist, but that's my language for it. I just felt like there's no matter around me. There's no distance. Another part of my brain was dealing couldn't I lost the ability to organize. One of the symptoms of schizophrenia is disorganized thinking, so I couldn't really classify things. It's like having a spreadsheet, an Excel spreadsheet with no rows or columns, just numbers all over the place. Well, what is this? Is this number over here, over here? I couldn't categorize things and classify things and organize things in my head. And for a wide variety of things like colors, or you name it, anything, colors, species, buildings, roads, jobs, you name any kind of classification we have in this world, and it was all jumbled up in my head to a certain degree. Another part of my brain was ticking along just fine. And other people with schizophrenia say the same things. They can still think about things like, I'm going to get up, I'm going to do this today, I'm going to do this. But you do that with a lot of chaos around you and a lot of disorganization. So that disorganization sort of affected the space-time part of my brain. So I was diagnosed in 1994, when the disease hit hard, and I'd say probably maybe about 10 years went by before one day I felt I just had the sense of me being on the planet, just me on a planet. That was sort of the sense. It's kind of like the Big Bang, when they say before the Big Bang happened, the entire universe was just like in a, I don't know, golf ball sized or something. It's hard to grasp, but that's kind of what it was like in my head. I couldn't sense distances to some degree. I could see everything in front of me every day. If you asked me to draw or paint or sketch what I saw, I could put it exactly as I saw it. I could talk about distances and everything, and I could draw everything to scale, but it just felt like there's nothing there around me, and there's no matter. I couldn't reach out into it. It felt like I was living, like watching my life in a movie from some cavern underground or something, just watching my life, and I wasn't a part of it. It's a very isolating feeling. But slowly over time, as I improved, I noticed an improvement in my health every single week for 20 plus years. These sensations started to come back to me. So over the last so many years, 10 years or so, I forget, roughly the last third of my recovery, I'm 53 now, I have been able to sense more things like shapes, distances, dimensions, all that sort of thing. And it's slowly been coming back more and more to me. And for example, like if I was sitting, like right here in the video, you can see the car behind me. But in the old days when I was sick, I wouldn't sense that car, the part of the car behind me was actually behind me. It felt like it just wasn't there. And then I'd look and see it. Oh, I see it. And now this part in front of me, like the camera, I just wouldn't sense that it's even there. So there was a sense that there was things there that I could see, but when I couldn't even see them, they disappeared even more. It's kind of the best I can describe it. But what I'm really enjoying is just the peace and contentment I have now as I've fully recovered, and peace and contentment. And I just get to look at things. All these years, it was painful to look at things. Everything was painful to do, but I did it anyway. We do things anyway. People with mental illness have everybody has vast reserves of courage and determination and patience and fortitude. I don't know what fortitude means. I use it a lot, but I don't know if I should look that up in the dictionary. We all have these reserves of energy and strength, and when we've got mental illness, we actually get to put them to the test. We're tested with them, and it's remarkable how we can just keep going. People with mental illness, sometimes people say we're lazy. They think we might have moral or ethical issues and we might be called slackers. But I argue we have some of the most willpower that you could ever see on this planet. So it was painful to look at things. I did it anyway. But what I'm really enjoying now is just getting to look at things and see things and, oh, look at that. It's and just sense that everything is there. Just to really sense that everything is there around me and just see things. Oh, look at that over there. Oh, and look at that over there. I get to enjoy just looking at things. A friend of mine said when she had a baby, her baby was happy if you were around, and if it was just happy looking at things. That's what it did for a lot of the day. Just look when it was very young. I should say he or she. Yeah. Sorry. Anyway, that's the best I can describe it. It's I don't know what happens in the brain, but there's something to do with just your sense of distance, and it affected the time part of my brain too. Time really dragged so slowly in my worst years, and I'm happy now because time can really fly by. A lot of the days just fly by, which is wonderful. Anyway, I don't know if that's any help to anybody. I don't know if other people with schizophrenia have noticed the same thing, but that's what it was like for me. Anyway, you guys are amazing. Keep up the good work. You're wonderful people. If no one's telling you that, I'm telling you that. You're a wonderful, wonderful person. Keep going. You're doing a great job. Keep up the hustle. You're amazing.